A new drama premieres tonight on ABC starring Kiefer Sutherland called Designated Survivor, and by all accounts, this is going to be a hit. And there's also an interesting political angle that's based in fact, which is why we thought we'd bring in 13 Action News political analyst John RALSTON to have a diversion from all of the real politics and the stadium stuff right now and talk about a little TV. So this Designated Survivor thing, a lot of people didn't know, it's real.
Yeah, as opposed to most things on TV, this is actually based in fact. A designated survivor is a real thing. This all started during the Cold War when people were terrified of nuclear war. You've seen all those horrific scenarios. There were movies that were made about it. Everyone in the cabinet qualifies except those who are not natural-born citizens. Remember Madeleine Albright, the former Secretary of State, she wouldn't have been eligible because she immigrated from Czechoslovakia. In the show, Kiefer Sutherland plays the secretary, the housing secretary. That's actually happened before. The housing secretary in President Obama's administration, Sean Donovan, was a designated survivor in 2010.
In fact, I think the last designated survivor was Jay Johnson.
That's right.
The
Homeland
Security Secretary.
Right.
This is kind of interesting because Constitution Daily called this the Constitution on television, this show. And I guess the hope is that a lot of people can learn more about the succession of command in the event, the president, the vice president. Then it would go to House Speaker Paul Ryan.
Right.
After that, it would be Senate President Orrin Hatch.
Look at this, Steve Wolford doing a civics lesson right here on live television.
And after that, it would be Secretary of State.
You know what's amazing about this, though, is that this show is being put on in a time when I think Americans have more fears than ever before. You talk about this starting during the Cold War, but talk about the fears about terrorism, the unimaginable happening right here on domestic soil as it did on 9/11. And to have a program like this is really, I would think it's a bit of a gamble, actually.
Could be, it's supposed to be a hit. And we'll get back sometime. We'll talk about the Greenbrier, because I know you know all about the Greenbrier.
By the way, do we get to do cameos since this show is on ABC?
Sure, I think so.
That's what I thought.
Patricia.
All right.